in my head. We know the report, or we've been told the report, will be published in full. However, the fullness of the report, that is now being speculated about.
That's right. I think interesting to note the specific wording that we've had from Downing Street. Downing Street say that the report will be published as they receive it. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it will be the full report. We know that Sue Gray's investigation team is not necessarily going to wait for the police inquiry to finish before they publish their report. So we are now expecting it could be in the next couple of days, could come next week. We also know that the Met Police have asked Sue Gray's team to contain minimal references in their report to some of the events that the police are also investigating. Now, by this, we can infer that there may have to be details that are changed, may have to be some details that are omitted from Sue Gray's report that she hands to Number 10, which will then be made public in order to make sure there aren't any details that would prejudice this police inquiry. Now, I think safe to say as well that if anything other than the full report does appear next week, this certainly will cause a lot of reaction politically as well. I think the opposition certainly planning to say that this essentially will buy the Prime Minister more time and will demand seeing that report in full at some stage. Also implications for the Tory party as well. Remember, there were some Tory MPs who were waiting for this Sue Gray report to essentially give them the cover they wanted to call for the Prime Minister to go. Now, some of them may now be sitting on their hands, waiting a little bit longer, perhaps until the police inquiry has finished before they come out to make a final decision on that. Having said that, though, I don't think this necessarily means Boris Johnson is somehow out of the woods. There are also a number of Tory MPs also saying that the way that this has been handled, the fact that there may now not be the fullest report made available at the first instance, does mean that people's trust in the political system, but also in the leadership at the top of the party, is being eroded, which I think is still a concern on the minds of many, many Conservative MPs.
Ione, thank